apple cider. And the smell of smoke. Smoke? Smoke?
Rarity! You ruined the surprise. I was going to serve you breakfast in bed.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Wow, good morning, Rarity.
Mother! Mother!
I'll have you know that Sweetie Belle here cooked this yummy-looking breakfast all on her own.
I figured. I didn't know you could burn juice.
I've been giving her lessons. I wouldn't be surprised if she's got a cutie mark in fancy cooking by the time we get back from our vacation.
Vacation? Is that this week? As in, starting this very instant this week? Let me guess. Applesauce?
Nope. Toast. We're gonna have the bestest time two sisters could ever have. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from Dad's wagon.
So, now when you say a week, is that, 7 whole days?
And 6 nights. I know. Such a short time to spend with your little sis.
You gonna eat that?
But I've got such a long to-do list. Oh, well, I suppose spend time with your sister will just have to be added to the list.
Just a few necessities.
Now, let's get that kitchen all cleaned up.
Cleaned up? But we haven't even eaten yet.
Well now, Sweetie Belle, I appreciate the gesture, but we simply can't eat this breakfast. It's burnt.
It's not that burnt.
Never fear, my dear. I'll get a proper breakfast going.
Can I help?
Oh, of course. In one moment, Sweetie Belle. Let me just get things started.
Rarity, I thought you said I was gonna help.
You are. You can put the garnish on the plates.
You mean this parsley?
Okay, now, easy. It has to be just right. No need to rush. No, that's too slow. Careful! Back up! Looking for perfection here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Not bad. There are some things I must attend to. Can you take the dirty towels to the laundry room?
No problem. I'll make myself useful.
Sweetie Belle!
I told you I'd make myself useful. Surprise!
Am I? You washed my incredibly expensive, one-of-a-kind design of crocheted wool sweater. Do you know how hard these things are to come by?
What's the big deal?
The big deal is that in the heat of the sun, wool shrinks.
Oh, sorry.
Well, back to work. I must create.
Sorry?
Huh. Stay out of trouble, okay? Please?
I just wanted to do something nice for my sister. Ugh, I'm so bored. When is Rarity gonna finish her work?
Stay out of trouble, okay?
I never got got in trouble for drawing. This needs something. Hi, Rarity. I made a special drawing for you.
Oh no! Did you use these gems?
Well, yes, but I know you have more in your workroom.
But these are extremely rare baby blue sapphires. I need the prime outfit for an extremely important client.
Oh, sorry.
Sweetie Belle, what am I going to do with you?
Oh, we could paint together. We could ride bikes, play chess, sing a song, catch frogs, pillow fight.
That's not what I meant.
Oh.
Now I have to go and find some more of these gems.
I'll go with you and help.
No! No, thank you. You can help by picking up these papers and stacking them neatly. Put the pens and pencils back exactly where you found them. And please find something to do that doesn't create a large mess for me to clean up.
Jeez Louise, can't I do anything right?
Sweetie Belle! I'm back! Sweetie Belle!
Surprise!
My inspiration room! What did you do? What did you do?
When I saw the big mess in your room, I thought I'd clean it up for you.
This wasn't a mess. It was organized chaos. I was just about finished planning my new fashion line. You went and you put everything away.
But every time I make a mess, you get upset.
But this was my mess in my house. And now I have to start from scratch.
I thought it would make you happy.
Happy. I just need some time alone.
How's the sleepover at Rarity's going? Why, it's smashing. Huh? I just wish we could do something special together that didn't include me goofing anything up. Oh, the Sisterhood Social! Applejack and I do it every year. You and Rarity can compete against other sister teams in all these neat events. That sounds like the perfect way for us to hang out. Rarity will think it's an excellent idea.
What a ridiculous idea. A contest at Sweet Apple Acres. It doesn't sound very clean.
So what? Now you're back to hating messes?
Sweetie Belle, watch your tone. I am still your big sister.
Right. And any sister who cares about her sister goes.
Sweetie Belle, honestly, playing silly little games in the dirt is just uncouth, with or without a sister.
Well then, maybe I'll try the Sisterhood Social without a sister. In fact, I think I'll try the rest of my life without a sister.
Oh, I'm the one who's ruining your life. Really? Have you looked around this place? I'm the one who would be better off with no sister.
Well, it looks like we finally agree on something. Neither of us needs a sister.
Deal!
Deal! Goodbye, unsister!
Uncouth? She said the Sisterhood Social was uncouth?
Yeah, uncouth.
Wait, what's uncouth?
It's not just the social. She thinks I'm uncouth.
Honey, Rarity thinks everything's uncouth.
What's uncouth?
It means uncivil, bad-mannered. Exactly. Sweetie Belle, just give Rarity some time. She'll come around. Sisters always do.
Not sisters like Rarity.
Come on now. Apple Bloom and I got some chores to finish up on. Maybe you can help.
You sure you want me to help? I just mess everything up.
Oh, come on. That's just stinking thinking. Watch. Oh. Good catch there, Apple Bloom.
This is a chore?
Since we can't sell the bruised apples, we gotta collect them all for the pigsty.
It's a lot of work. So we make a game of it. Want to try? Okay. Ow! You're right. It is hard work. That's why we do it together. Rarity never wants to do chores together.
All that work ruined. Thanks to Sweetie Belle. Oh my, it's usually a big mess in here. Idea! This is genius! I shall call it Full Spectrum Fashions. Why, if Sweetie Belle hadn't... Well, no matter. She still shouldn't have touched my things without permission. Apple Bloom, you're up!
You're making grape juice? Rarity would call the fashion police on me if I got grape juice anywhere near her precious outfits. Well, that's silly.
Apple Bloom!
Please, Applejack, she didn't mean... Whoa!
How'd you like them grapes, little whippersnapper? Now to get these fabrics washed for my fabulous new line. Oh, my favorite sweater. I just can't believe that, Sweetie Belle.
Oh, Opal, Whoopoo. It's as if Sweetie Belle knew the sweater was perfect for you.
And Sweetie Belle should consider herself perfectly lucky that this thoughtless mishap turned out all right. Apple Bloom!
Got it, sis! Wow, it's as if they're just one pony.
Yeah! Way to corral some critters, sis.
You could have just asked.
Rarity never high hooks me.
Perfect. Just one more, and this ensemble is fini. Oh, Sweetie Belle! Where's her silly little arts and crafts project? Oh, Sweetie Belle! My one and only sister, what have I done? All the time I could have spent with you was wasted, complaining and wishing you were gone. Woe is me. No, I must get her back. I must. Celestia is my witness. I shall never be sisterless again. Sweetie Belle! Oh, I have been galloping all over looking for you.
Oh, hello, sister. What are you doing here? Better be careful. You might get some dust on you.
Oh, Sweetie Belle, I want to apologize. I am not better off without a sister.
I'm not better off without a sister either. Spending the day with Applejack and Apple Bloom made me realize that.
Oh, sweetie, you don't know how happy I am to hear you.
And that's why I'm adopting Applejack as my big sister.
What?
What? A sister is someone who loves and takes care of another sister. Applejack's a real sister.
Hold on, Sweetie Belle. Don't get ahead of yourself here.
Besides, she's my big sister.
Yeah,
Or maybe she should be your sister, so she could teach you what a good sister's supposed to be.
Actually, I don't need lessons on being a good sister. I promise. Listen, I'll show you how to cook my favorite quiche. Or I'll show you the proper way to beautify your mane. Won't that be fun?
You want me to go home with you, so we can do what you want to do?
Yes?
Just forget it. We're still sisters, right?
Well, that apology went swimmingly. Applejack, why do you have to be so good and make me look so bad?
Oh, Rarity. Once again, you're thinking about yourself. Being sisters is a give and take. You've been doing a whole lot of taking, but you haven't been doing a whole lot of giving.
But of course I give. I give lessons, reasonable demands.
But you never give in. Being sisters is like apple pie. You can have amazing apples, and you can have a wonderfully crispy crust, but only together can you have a perfect apple pie.
But apart, all we are is just a pile of mush and some crumbly, dry mess. I know what I need to do. I just hope it isn't too late.
Well, I guess it's a good thing Rarity isn't here. Do I see uncouth written all over this contest? Look at the size of that pig!
He sure is a cutie.
That's the last word Rarity would use. Oh my, what a repulsive monstrosity! This thing needs a head-to-toe makeover.
It's almost time.
Well, you two have fun. I sure wish I had a sister to run the race with. Huh? You do now.
Hey, B and I figured since we do this every year,
I'd let you borrow my sis so you can give it a try.
sister for a day.
No way! 1 day. 1 day.
Is this thing on? I don't think this thing is on. Hello? Wait a you have to say so. Confingled modern doohickey. Now's the thing y'all been waiting for. The sisters on the social hub. Oh, you know, the big race. We have 5 teams this year for the event. So all y'all head on out to the finish line here. The start line. That's what I said.
That's us. 1 day. Good luck.
It means the Bear Sisters win. On your mark. Get set.
You okay, Applejack? Applejack, help! You can do it, sister! Oh, it's so close! You almost won! Thank you, Applejack. You are amazing. I don't even care that we didn't win. This was so much fun! Huh? Rarity? Wait, where's Applejack? I don't get it.
We switched places over at the very first mud hole.
So, we did the whole competition together?
That we did, little sister. Well, except for the start line.
But you finished together. You mean you were all in on it?
Mm-hmm.
You did this for me?
Us. I did it for us. You see, we are apple pie. I'll explain later. For now, I think we deserve a celebration.
Yeah! Where?
The spa, of course.
Oh, Rarity.
No, I'm serious. Very well, then. What should we write to the princess?
I'll start. Having a sister is just about the bestest thing in the world, but it sure isn't the easiest.
I agree that being sisters is a wonderful thing, but it takes teamwork. Sometimes it's about compromising. Sometimes it's about accepting each other's differences. But mostly, it's about having fun together. Even if it means getting your hooves a little bit dirty.
A lot dirty.
A little bit dirty.
A lot dirty.
A little bit dirty.
A lot.
Hold it. How about a medium amount of dirty, not too little, not too much, just right.
Deal. Today's the day, Cutie Mark Crusaders. I can just feel it. Today's the day we're all gonna get our cutie marks in. Bowling! Woohoo! Woo! I mean, yay! What? After today, we won't even be the Cutie Mark Crusaders anymore. We'll be the Three Stacks.
That makes us sound like we've struck out.
How about the Pin Twins? But there are 3 of us. Okay, then. The Bowling Dolls! The Bowling Dolls! That's it!
Perfect.
Alrighty, then. Let's bowl them over.
My little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
That bowling sure was fun. Even if all I got was gutter balls.
Yeah, at least you were able to keep your ball in your lane. I don't think Mr. Kingpin is ever gonna let me play again. Hey, maybe I could get my cutie mark in demolition. Aw, come on, Apple Bloom.
I know just what you need to put the bloom back on your apple. A treat from Sugar Cube Corner will cheer you up. No, it won't.
A party will cheer you up.
No, it won't.
A lovely new chapeau will cheer you up.
No, it won't.
Come on, Apple Bloom. It's just a cutie mark.
Or lack of a cutie mark.
Shh, that's not helping. Apple Bloom, where are you going? Apple Bloom, come back.
Well, who is it that we have here? Why, it's Apple Bloom, my dear.
Oh.
What has happened to you, youth? Ah, you've gone and chipped your tooth. Come with me. I have just the trick that will fix you up quite quick.
I've tried everything, Zakora, and still no cutie mark. Well, I'm gonna be as old as Granny Smith and still have a blank flank.
Your frustration is well understood, but one must be patient for all things good.
Ugh, I've heard that from every pony I know, and now from every zebra I know. I'm just too impatient to be patient. I just want my cutie mark and I want it now.
For your cutie mark, you will have to wait. We must fix that tooth before it's too late. Now, drink down every little drop, and this mixture will mend that chip on top.
Oh, my star apples, you did it, Zakora! Golly, you have tonics that heal all sorts of ailments. Bad bones, bad back, bad breath.
Yes, little one, it is true. I have many a healing brew.
And not only stuff that fixes the bad, but stuff that brings the good. Good health, good hair, good heavens! I bet you can mix up a brew to fix anything.
There are many mixtures in this room, but none for what you want, dear Apple Bloom. A magic potion does not hold the key for a cutie mark. Time is the only remedy.
Fine. What you got going on there?
I am brewing up another mix for a rooster and his chicks. Seems the rooster has lost his crow, making mornings very slow.
Hey, I've seen that flower blooming in Ponyville. What is it?
It is one we call Heart's Desire. A dash will ignite the rooster's fire. With Heart's Desire, his talent comes into view, and he'll give a mighty cock-a-doodle-doo.
Sowee! Heart's Desire, huh?
I'm me. But what is this? I've run out of amethyst. I must go get this purple flower for my brew to have full power.
Yeah, you go, you go. I'm so hungry. Yeah, I can't wait. Ah! Apple Bloom, you got your cutie mark! Apple Bloom, what is it?
Yeah, is it an O? Is your talent spelling?
Or is it a ring? Are you a jewelry maker?
Or is it a powdered donut? 'Cause that sounds delicious.
No, it's a loopy hoop.
A what now?
A loopy hoop. At least that's what I always called it. Applejack made it for me from an old rain barrel when I was littler. Who'd have thought that loop-de-hooping would end up being my special talent? Wow, Apple Bloom, that's amazing.
That's it? That's your talent? Spinning a hoop around your waist? Please.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Applebloom, you're a super duper loopy-hooper! Thanks, everypony.
All right, my little ponies, time for class. Applebloom,
Yes, Miss Cheerilee?
I want you to take your loop-de-hoop into the yard and give us all a lesson in your amazing loop-de-hooping.
Don't worry, gals. Keep at it and you might get to be half as good as me. Great job, girls. You're too kind, Applebloom. Yeah, we stink. Nah, you just need a little practice. Soon you'll be able to hoop and bop. Hoop and hop. Hoop and skip. And hoop and flip.
Show us some more, Applebloom.
Well, all right. Just a few more tricks. But be warned, these are advanced moves, not for beginners. Got that diamond tiara? I call this one the hoopla!
Another cutie mark? Ha! I guess that last trick was a lot of hoopla. Those cutie marks are fake.
What? No, they're not.
Miss Cheerilee, have you ever heard of a pony with 2 cutie marks?
I must say that I never have. But maybe Applebloom has 2 special talents.
Oh, yeah? Then let's see you do that.
Spin plate.
Yeah.
2 cutie marks? 2 talents? Oh, yes! Our friend is the most special pony ever!
All right, every pony, you ready for a real show?
Congratulations on getting not just 1, but 2 cutie marks. Oh, we're mighty proud of you. Right, Big Macintosh?
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it. Have you, Big Mac?
Nope.
Oh, why, the way you were a-hooping and a-hopping and kicking and spinning reminded me of when I was a spry young filly. Up, Charlie Horse, Charlie Horse! Whew, that's better.
Why, Applebloom, I think you're ready to hit the rodeo circuit right now.
Actually, I'm ready to hit the hay right now. I'm plumb tuckered. I'll see y'all in the morning. Night.
Night. Oh, my. Little Applebloom has finally blossomed. Hasn't she, Big Mac?
Yep.
Yeah. What in tarnation is that? Apple Bloom, what is all that awful happening? Gray cutie marks. Help me! Help me! Come here, you! Ow! Ow!
I'm sorry, Applejack. I don't know how to make it stop.
Well, I know some pony who might.
3 cutie marks. 3 talents. I've never seen anything like it. I was just reading something about unusual equine illnesses. What was it?
Perplexing pony plagues, perhaps?
Yes, Spike, you're amazing.
Yes, well, I do have some talents.
Hay fever, the trots. Cutie pox. Cutie pox? Cutie pox. This puzzling pony plague afflicted a population of ponies back in the Paleo-Pony period.
Say that 10 times fast.
Random cutie marks appeared all over the ponies' bodies, causing them to perform all the talents that came with them. Just like me!
Yes, but what's the cure? What's the cure?
It says here there's no known cure.
No cure?
The cause of the breakout was never discovered, and the cutie pox disappeared as mysteriously as they arrived. Oh no! Sacre bleu! Nous demande de quitter! Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je parle français?
My sister's speaking in fancy.
She needs help.
I know she needs help. We can't just wait for this to go away. We gotta find some pony to mix up a cure. And fast.
Too sweet! Not some pony, some zebra.
Zikara! Hurry! Hurry!
The pitchable!
She's cursed.
Fast! Enchanted!
No, she's not. She just has some weird, mysterious disease with no known cure called cutie pox.
I thought I had removed their fear the last time that I visited here. But doors are barred and shutters shut. Guess I should have stayed inside my hut.
Zikora! Apple Bloom has cutie pox. We were just on our way to see if you had a cure.
But magically you're here. Was your zebra sense a-tingling?
My zebra sense did not bring me round. It was a special flower that I needed found. I thought I'd picked enough to fix all the potions I had to mix, but after my visit from Apple Bloom, some had mysteriously left my room. Apple Bloom, what do you say? Did this flower just walk away? A cutie pox cure I have, forsooth. For healing power is in the seeds of truth.
Well then, give them to her, quick!
These seeds must be planted in the ground. With the truth, they'll grow and the cure is found.
Come again?
The seeds of truth do hold the cure, but one must speak words. True and pure.
Well, then let's get to it. All right, they're planted. Now, some pony, tell the truth. Some pony, any pony.
Yesterday I told Mrs. Cake that I ate 2 corn cakes, but I really ate 3. Okay, 6. I ate 6 corn cakes. Make it stop! Oh, make it stop! I can't stand it anymore. It's me. I admit it. I didn't earn my cutie mark. They're all fake. I figured the heart's desire would help me get what I wanted most. So when Zakora left her hut, I mixed up a special potion and put the rest of the heart's desire in it.
Apple Bloom! Are you okay? I'm great, and I've never been happier to be a blank flank. But I'm awful sorry I lied, especially to you gals. I was so desperate for my cutie mark, I just got carried away. And I'm really sorry I snuck those flowers from you, Zakora. Why, I wouldn't blame you if you never wanted me to come by again.
Now, Apple Bloom, do not be silly. You are always welcome, my little filly. With each mistake, you learn something new, growing up into a better you.
Apple Bloom, would you mind writing to Princess Celestia and telling her what you learned?
I'd be happy to, Twilight. Spike?
Ready.
Dear Princess Celestia, waiting for what your heart desires can be really hard, so you may try to take a shortcut. But this dishonesty never works because you didn't earn what your heart desired. The only cure is being honest with yourself and others. And that's something every heart desires.
I sure am proud of you, sis. Seems like you finally learned the importance of patience.
Yep, all good things come to those who wait. Well, I've waited long enough.
Actually, that was way too long.
What?
So what are we gonna do today to earn our cutie marks?
Well, I was thinking, for a pony who's never mixed up a potion before, you sure stirred up something fierce.
Yeah, so what if your talent is potion making? Oh my gosh, totally! Let's go talk to Zakora, now! Yeah!
Yep.
The Zap Apples are coming! The Zap Apples are coming!
Yay!
The Zap Apples are coming!
That's what I said.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Hey, silly goose, quit your gawking and move your caboose!
Yep.
Ready, Granny?
Ready for what?
For making Zap Apple Jam.
Darn tootin'! It's time for some good old-fashioned Zap Apple jamming!
Yes, ma'am. I can't wait, ma'am.
Wait for what?
To make Zap Apple Jam with you.
Of course. Now, I've been doing this ever since I was a little pony, so be warned, Pickle Pear. There's a whole mess of steps in this process, and you got to get each one of them just right, or no Zap Apple Jam. Take this.
Is this one of your gazillion secret herbal ingredients for the Zap Apple Jam?
That there's a broom. Now get sweeping, Pipsqueak. Now, while you sweep, I'll get to say something here. Oh, pony feathers. I'd forget my mane if it wasn't attached to my head.
There's the Zap Apple leaf, right on schedule.
Well, how'd you do there, Filthy Rich?
Hello, Mrs. Smith. Did I hear right that there's a Zap Apple harvest coming in a few days?
4 days, to be exact.
Excellent news. And as usual, I get your first 100 jars.
Course, Filthy.
I prefer rich.
Oh, and how was your poppy, baby?
Oh, you poor, poor thing. Having to make all that Zap Apple Jam with Granny Smith? Actually, I've been looking forward to making Zap Apple Jam for years. I'm not talking about the jam. I'm talking about Granny Smith. You must be so embarrassed. What do you mean? You know, with all her silly ways, how she forgets things and makes you wear these ridiculous costumes. Granny said that the water needs... Thank goodness you're here on the farm and not in town where every pony could see you. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Silly ways?
Thank you kindly, Filthy! Shake a leg there, Slowpoke. We got a gaggle's worth of goods to gather before the harvest. Come on! Done make Zap Apple Jam. Hoop-dee-hoo! Gathering my goodies now. Hoop-dee-hoo! Singing and dancing. Hoo-dee-hoo! Flippity-floo, my darling. You don't make them like they used to.
Hey, you bite it, you buy it.
Well, hello, Beatrice, Beecher. Oh, you've all been busy little bees, haven't you?
Granny, isn't there a less silly way to get the honey?
Oh, isn't this just precious?
Please stop.
And it is perfect for making our Zap Apple Jam.
Shh! Stop it, Granny! Granny, please! Those ponies over there are watching me.
What? Are those fillies your friends? Hello, Half Pints friends.
Hi, Granny Smith. Hi, Half Pints.
What dolls? Why, when I was little, ponies didn't come that purty.
Are we done shopping, Granny? Because I'd like to get back to the farm. Fast!
All done, Smelly Belly. I got my honey gooey goo, got my honey gooey ooh, got my honey ooh.
And by capturing the wholesale market, purchasing in bulk, and slashing our prices, we undermine every other gift market in town. And that's how Rich's Barnyard Bargains became the cornerstone of retail in Ponyville.
Well, thank you, Mr. Filthy. Mr. Rich. What a wonderful day of sharing. And thank you for being a part of Family Appreciation Day. Now, let's see who'll be bringing in a family member for next Monday's Family Appreciation Day. Apple Bloom.
But, Miss Cheerilee, Monday is Zap Apple Harvest Day, and Applejack and Big Macintosh will be too busy to come and speak.
Well, is there any pony else in your family that could?
Miss Shirley, Apple Bloom's Granny Smith isn't working harvest. She could come. Oh, but, no, that wouldn't.
That's a splendid idea, Diamond Tiara. Apple Bloom, you shall bring in Granny Smith on Monday. Have a great weekend, every pony.
Granny Smith? Come Monday, I'll be the laughing stock of Ponyville.
I'm sorry, Apple Bloom. I already told you that we just can't take a break from harvest to come to your school. You know what'll happen.
I know. After the 5th day, the Zap Apples disappear.
The third sign! Right on time! Ah, diggity! All right, you lazy daisies, cool your caboose!
I'm sorry, Apple Bloom, but don't you fret. Granny Smith's got no shortage of entertaining stories to tell.
I know. That's what I'm worried about. I'll be embarrassed, shamed, disgraced, mortified, humiliated.
What are you, a dictionary?
Snap out of it. We're here to help you.
After all, we are the Cutie Mark Crusaders. We'll figure out a way to postpone your presentation.
But how? Ugh, all this worry is making me sick.
Sick? That's it! Come on!
And hunt! Now listen here, troops. I don't cotton to any whining or crying or cracking under pressure. Do I make myself clear? Court-martialed!
Stay still, Apple Bloom. You have to look sick.
Ah! Hey! Ha!
What in the hayseed is going on in there, silly Billy?
Oh, Granny Smith. We were just about to come get you.
Apple Bloom's sick. Looks like she might have to stay home all week.
Yeah. Perfect as a Piccadilly pear.
Now what? It's already almost sundown. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I only have one more day to figure something out. Hey, look! That's the 4th sign! The Zap Apples have appeared, and that gives me an idea. We can't move Family Appreciation Day, so let's move Harvest Day instead. They don't look quite ripe.
Harvesting apples early never hurt an apple.
I don't know. Zap apple trees aren't like normal apple trees. They're magic. How different can they be? Well, if we can't buck them, let's just pick them. Any other bright ideas?
Granny Smith, it's Miss Shirley. Apple Bloom said you wanted to speak with me.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Excuse me. Pickles always give me the hiccups. I need to tell you that I can't make the presentation on Monday after all.
Oh, no. Is that so?
No doubts about it. I gotta share the flowers and water the sheep. I mean, I have to water the flowers and share the sheep.
Oh, well, that's too bad. We can reschedule.
Huh? Where am I? Well, howdy, Miss Cheerilee. You window shopping?
No. You asked me to come here to tell me that you wouldn't be making it to Family Appreciation Day?
Fiddlesticks! I wouldn't miss it for all the tea and canterlot.
But didn't you just say...
See you Monday!
I can't believe she woke up from her nap. She never wakes up from her nap. I wish I could just run off and hide. Well, you can't run off, but maybe some pony else can.
And tomorrow we'll be making up some Zap apple jam. Miss Granny Smith, telegram. Well, bust my buttons. Uncle Apple Strudel wants me to pay him a visit.
And you can just make the 8 a.m. train. I already packed you a bag.
Well, that was considerate. But don't you worry, Flipper the Gibber. I'll be back in time to make that jam.
That train ride takes all day. I'm safe.
For today's Family Appreciation Day, we are pleased to welcome Granny Smith. Apple Bloom, is Granny Smith here?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Cheerilee, but she got called out of town on account of a family emergency.
Well, howdy, my little ponies! Howdy, y'all! I'm as happy as a pig in fresh mud pile to be here.
What are you doing here? Did you miss the train?
No, it came, and Uncle Apple Strudel was on it.
I can't wait to hear Granny Smith's presentation, if she can remember any of it.
Long ago, when I was a little pony, things were very different here in Ponyville. 'Cause there was no Ponyville. That's right, my little ponies. Me and my family were pilgrim pony folk back when I was a little filly. Oh, we ventured far and wide, collecting new seeds and selling the old. But my pa was the finest seed collector in all Equestria. Then one day, the Smith family found themselves in the most brilliant, most grand, most magnificent of all cities. A place called Canterlot. Why, I bet your hooks to hindquarters I have never seen anything like it before nor since. And as if the beauty of that city wasn't enough, suddenly she appeared, Princess Celestia, the most regal of all hosts, when lo and behold, she stopped to look at my pa's seed collection. Then Princess Celestia saw that we were plumb tuckered and hankering to find our forever home. And being the royal princess and all, she knew exactly the place for us to lay down our stakes. My pa gave the princess a mighty thanks. We quickly found that land near the Everfree Forest, and we built our first home. Next, we planted our first orchards. But an orchard don't grow overnight, and we were getting mighty short on food. Now, mind you, we were cautioned about the forest, and we knew that it was not fit to enter. But I knew if there was critters living there, there must be something to eat. It was dark and musty, and I won't lie, it was scary. But every inch was covered in plant life, and before I knew it, wasn't I standing in front of the most incredible apple trees? I have never seen anything that bore this kind of colorful fruit. Oh, I started picking apples quick as a whip. I turned, and there before me stood the timber wolves. I've never run so fast in my life. I did the only thing I could think of. My pa and I planted those special apple seeds, and before our eyes they grew like wildfire. While we had full-grown trees faster than you could say lickety-split. Then each year, I paid close attention to the signs of the Zap Apple special harvesting times, how the weather affects the Everfree Forest, how the timber wolves howl when the Zap Apples first start growing, and how they zapped away if you didn't pick them all in one day. And the fruits of our labor were the best fruit we ever tasted. Soon enough, I was mixing up batches of Zap Apple jam. But just like harvesting the Zap Apples had its special rules, so did making Zap Apple jam. I learned that you gotta be extra friendly with the bees, otherwise their honey won't taste rightly sweet to mix in with the Zap Apples. Who'd have thought that glass jars needed talking to? Or that Zap Apples like pink polka dots. But magic is as magic does, just funny that way. Then ponies started coming to our farm from far and wide just to get a taste of my Zap Apple jam. Some even decided to stay, like Stinkin' Rich, Diamond Tiara's great-grandfather. Matter of fact, the first thing he ever sold was my Zap Apple jam. And before we knew it, we had ourselves a nice little town, bustling with all kinds of ponies. And that is how Ponyville was founded. Oh, thank you kindly, little ponies. Oh, now, let's settle down.
So if it weren't for you and the Zap Apples, Ponyville wouldn't even exist?
Darn tootin', little filly.
If it weren't for my Granny Smith, your daddy wouldn't have barnyard bargains.
But she's just a kooky old lady.
She is not a kooky old lady. She is the most amazing pony in all Ponyville.
I think this is the best Zap Apple jam I've tasted yet.
Must be because you had something to do with it, Apple Bloom.
You betcha. Apple Bloom is one humdinger of a Zap Apple jammer.
I am?
So I take it Family Appreciation Day went well?
Did it? My Granny Smith is super special. I just forgot that for a little while.
Oh, don't fret. I forget things all the time. Now, I'll get to something. Oh.
Who wants to help Granny sing to the water?
We
Diamond Tiara?
But Dad! I just don't feel like it's quite finished. I know what you mean. If it's for Miss Cheerilee, it needs to be perfect. Hearts and Hooves Day only comes once a year, after all.
I say we add a little more ribbon.
Yeah, and just a tiny bit more lace.
A few more hoof prints. Glitter! It could definitely use just a little more glitter.
Now that'll show Miss Cheerilee how much we care about her. Just have to get it to the Hearts and Hooves party at school.
I think we're gonna need a bigger envelope.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
I like the red one more.
It's lovely and so big.
We just wanted to let you know that we think you're the best teacher in the whole wide world. And we think you're super, and that we love you so much. And we want you to have the best Hearts and Hooves Day ever.
Thank you so much, girls. I love it. I really do.
I'm sure it's nothing compared to the gifts you've gotten from your very special sun pony.
Oh, I don't have a very special sun pony at the moment.
Really? How could some pony as amazing as you not have a very special sun pony on Hearts and Hooves Day?
It's all right, Sweetie Belle. I have lots of good friends and wonderful students who care about me very much. I'm going to have an absolutely terrific Hearts and Hooves Day. All right, every pony, who's ready to play Pin the Heart on the Pony?
Oh, yeah, yes! If any pony deserves a very special sun pony, it's her. You all right? I'm more than all right. I just come up with the best idea ever. We're gonna find Miss Cheerilee a very special sun pony. That is the best idea ever. I told you. So what are we waiting for? Hearts and Hooves Day is almost over. Let's get out there and find some pony special for Cheerilee already. Yeah! Let's do it! Now it can't be just any pony. Miss Cheerilee is one of the best mares in Ponyville. She deserves to have one of the best stallions as her very special sun pony. Cheerilee is sweet and kind. She's the best teacher we could hope for. The perfect stallion you and I must find. One to really make her heart soar. But this one's too young, this one's too old. He clearly has a terrible cold. This guy's too silly, he's way too uptight.
I say!
Well, nothing's wrong with this one, he seems alright.
His girlfriend sure thinks so.
How about this one? He's much too flashy. He might too, if he weren't so splashy. Too short, too tall, too clean, too smelly. Too strangely obsessed with tubs of jelly. I don't think that we're mistaken. It seems all the good ones are taken. I really feel that at this rate we'll never find the perfect day. Don't wanna quit and give up hope.
Doing anything special for Hearts and Hooves Day?
Oh please, oh please, oh please say.
Nope.
We did it, girls, we found the one who will send our teacher's heart aflutter. Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Are you talking about my brother? Sweetie Belle is right. Big Macintosh is the perfect match for Miss Cheerily. He's really nice, super hardworking. But he's also pretty shy. He's never gonna ask Miss Cheerily to be his very special sun pony.
Maybe he doesn't have to.
Huh?
If we can get Big Mac and Miss Cheerily in a really romantic setting, I bet she'll ask him.
Sounds like a plan to me. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get out there and create the perfect day. Yay!
Flowers! Don't forget the flowers!
Oops, I'm on it. They're coming. This is gonna be perfect. Miss Cheerily is gonna have the best Hearts and Hooves day ever.
With her new very special sun pony.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Miss Cheerily.
So you three said you needed help identifying a tree you found here near the gazebo?
That's an apple tree.
Is it? Oh, sorry, big brother. We went and fixed up the gazebo all on our own. See? As long as you're here, why not have a bite to eat from this romantic-looking picnic? Oh, gosh, seems like there's only room for two. I guess we'll just be going, then. You really think this'll work? Of course it will work. They're perfect for each other.
Beautiful day we're having.
Yup.
Any big plans for tonight?
Nope.
Oh, come on, Miss Cheerily. Ask him to be your very special sun pony. Oh my gosh, look!
Big Mac,
Yup.
you have something stuck in your teeth.
Oh, come on!
Well, this has been strange.
Yup.
I need to get going, but it's always great running into a good friend.
Yup.
Do you think it just wasn't romantic enough? Maybe it was too romantic.
Either way, we failed.
Oh, there's gotta be something else we could...
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see you there. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Twilight. It was an accident.
I've just been reading the most fascinating book about Hearts and Hooves Day. Did you know that this holiday got its start because of a love potion?
Did you say a love potion?
That's right. It even has the recipe.
I don't suppose we could borrow that book for a little while, do ya?
Of course you can. I have another book here that I think you'll...
Take a tuft of cloud, a bright rainbow's glow. Stir with a pegasus feather.
Hey!
Fast, not slow.
Serve to ponies who aren't in the know. I feel kind of bad tricking my brother and Miss Cheerily this way.
What's the problem? We all agree these two are perfect for one another.
Yeah, they just need a little nudge.
And what could make them happier than being together, right?
Rad. Oh, here they come. Hi, Miss Cheerily.
Hello again, girls. Hello, Big Mac. Would you three like to tell us why it was so very important that we meet you here?
Punch.
Excuse me?
Punch! We made Punch. We were gonna set up a stand and try to sell it, but we needed some pony to taste test it first.
Yep.
We thought you two would be perfect together.
to test it. Together. So, we'll just leave you two alone. Together to test it.
I'm very sorry about this. I mentioned to the girls that I don't have a very special sun pony, and I believe they're putting us in these awkward situations because they've decided it should be you. I suppose we should just humor them for a moment. This punch does look delicious.
Yep.
I think they're gonna drink it.
To good friends.
They're drinking it! They're drinking it! They're looking into each other's eyes!
They're about to be in for a big surprise!
Big Mac,
Yup.
will you be my very special sun pony?
Yup.
Yes! He's a special sun pony. She's a special sun pony.
He's my special sun pony.
Yup.
Aww.
He's my schmoopy doopy sweetie weetie pony pie.
You're my schmoopy doopy sweetie weetie pony pie.
Did he just say?
You're my cutie patootie lovey-dovey honey bunny.
You're my hearty smarty smoochy woochie baby weighty.
Big Mac! Hey! Hello! What's going on?
Miss Cheerilee, are you all right?
I have a special sun pony. A kissy-wissy snuggy-wuggy sugar bear.
I think we may have given them too big of an edge.
You're my cuddly wuddly poopsie whoopsie pumpkin pie.
You think? What have we done? My brother's acting like a grade A goofball.
Maybe we added too much rainbow.
Or maybe not enough cloud.
Or maybe... Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
We might not have given Big Mac and Miss Cheerilee a love potion. We may have given them a love poison.
What?
Apparently, some prince a long time ago whipped up this recipe and gave it to this princess he liked. He meant it to be a love potion, but things didn't turn out so well.
How not so well did things turn out?
Well, there's something here about a dragon, the kingdom falling, chaos reigning. Okay, apparently it was all because the prince and princess were so lost in each other's eyes that they couldn't perform their royal duties.
Great! We've not only turned Big Mac and Miss Cheerilee into a couple of nonsense-spouting nincompoops, we may have put all of Ponyville in jeopardy! Come on, Apple Bloom. Miss Cheerilee and Big Mac don't have any royal duties. But they still got responsibilities. If we don't fix this, oh no, Miss Cheerilee won't be able to teach. Big Mac won't be able to harvest any apples. And before you know it, Ponyville will be overrun with uneducated little ponies starving for apples. Oh, it'll be chaos, it'll be chaos!
There's an antidote!
Well, why didn't you say so? Didn't you see me getting all panicked back there?
If we can keep Miss Cheerilee and Big Mac from looking into each other's eyes for 1 full hour, the love curse will be broken.
Only an hour? We can pull that off in a second.
You take the first sip, Snuggle Wuggles.
Nope, you take it, Schnoodle Bum.
No, you, Snooky Lumps.
No, you Pookie Pie.
I'm all for romance, but this has been going on for hours. What's happened to these two?
Who knows?
Well, these lovebirds will probably be planning a wedding soon. We can always use the catering business.
A wedding! That's it! Miss Cheerilee and Big Mac should get married.
How is getting hitched gonna keep them apart?
They aren't really gonna get married. They're just gonna get ready to get married.
No, you, Pinkie Bear.
Nope, you Huggy Wuggy Snuggy Bunny.
Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you?
I have a very special sun pony.
I have a very special sun pony.
Yeah, we noticed. Gosh, you two are so in love. The next thing you know, you'll be getting married.
Married?
That's right. Married.
Married.
Ugh. Of course, if you're gonna get married, you want to pick out a really nice diamond for your schmoopy doopy cookie pie.
Diamond!
Schmoopy! Don't you think you should start looking for your wedding dress? You'll want to look your best for your honey bunny snuggle baby. Now we just need to keep them apart. I'll keep Miss Shirley occupied. You two do the same with Big Mac. No problem. Meet you back at the clubhouse in an hour when this whole mess is over. This one looks nice. Better try it on, though. 10 minutes down, 50 minutes to go. No. No. Not that one either. No. Too shiny. No. You know, something less shiny. Miss Shirley deserves the best. How much time is left? I'm running out of ways to make diamonds sound bad. We still have 25 minutes. Oh. Where's my brother?
He made his purchase and departed out the back. Said something about needing to see his schmoopy schmoo.
Ugh. Okay, I'll see what I can do to slow him down. You go on to Carousel Boutique and warn Sweet Baby. What's wrong? Where's Apple Bloom? Where's Big Mac? On his way. Gotta keep him out of boutique. Huh? Move away! He'll get to her! He's too strong! Let him go!
Sloopy-Doo! Whoa!
I sure am glad you found those shovels. Oh, one more minute and the spell will be broken.
Sloopy-Doo!
Wait up!
Sloopy-Doo!
wearing a wedding veil?
Yep.
Are you sitting on a feather bed in a hole in the ground?
Yep.
Girls, can you explain why I look like I'm getting married at the bottom of a pit?
We may have given you the teeny tiniest bit of love potion that may have turned out to actually be a love poison. And you may have gone just a teeny tiniest bit nutty.
But we only did it because we thought you and Big Mac would be really happy if you could be each other's very special sun ponies on Hearts and Hooves Day.
Our hearts and hooves were in the right place.
We appreciate that you care about us and want us to be happy, but
no matter how good our intentions might have been, we should have never meddled in your relationship.
No pony can force two ponies to be together.
It's up to every pony to choose that very special sun pony for themselves.
We're sorry.
And you can think about how sorry you are while you're doing all of Big Mac's chores at Sweet Apple Acres. Does that seem like a fair punishment to you?
Yep.
Hey there, Miss Cheerilee. What are you doing here?
since you three are doing all of his chores, Big Mac and I thought we'd have a picnic at the gazebo. Ready, Sugar Bear?
Yep, pumpkin pie.
Can you believe Featherweight got his cutie mark? Featherweight, before us!
Great cutie mark, Featherweight.
Looking good.
I give up.
I've got it! The answer to all our problems!
The full free press? How's the school paper gonna get us our cutie marks?
Move your caboose! Uh-oh, that's Granny Smith. Gotta run.
Maybe there's something to this newspaper idea.
I guess it's worth a shot. Apple Bloom, your newspaper idea was nothing but a big bust.
We tried everything from paper mache to making birds' nests and nothing worked.
What's so funny?
What I meant was we should write for the paper. We can get our cutie marks as journalists.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Okay, class, see you tomorrow. Oh, for those of you who want to join the newspaper staff, stay here because we're meeting right now.
Cutie marks in journalism.
Such a good idea.
Welcome, everypony. Now, as you know, our editor-in-chief graduated last year.
Oh!
Yes?
What's an editor-in-chief?
Good question, Sweetie Belle. I like those reporters' instincts. The Full Free Press is a student-run paper. I'm only involved as an advisor, so the editor-in-chief is the pony in charge, from choosing the stories to making sure it gets to press on time. Now, as I said, we have a new editor this year.
Diamond Tiara?
I'll leave you alone now to discuss every pony's assignments. Have fun!
All right, listen up. The Full Free Press is a joke.
Huh?
No
pony at this school takes it seriously. Well, I, the editor-in-chief in charge, am gonna deliver us to newfound glory!
Yay!
First things first, where's the staff photographer? Get out there and document everything. I'll decide what's important. The rest of you, I want hard-hitting news and interesting think pieces. No more namby-pamby stories like last year's editor.
But namby-pamby was a great editor.
Well, there's a new regime now, and I want juicy stories. The juicier, the better. Now get out there and report!
Let's get out of here, girls. Maybe we can try packing boxes again.
But this could be our last chance to earn our cutie marks. If we really are supposed to be journalists, isn't it worth a little grief?
I guess you're right. We can take a little bit of diamond tiara for a lifetime of cutie marks.
Come on, let's go get those marks. My first story is going to be an exclusive interview.
I saw a brand new nest of baby birds the other day. I bet our readers would eat up a sweet story like that.
Granny Smith has all sorts of great stories. I reckon I'll do a piece on the history of Ponyville.
I hope you've got something, because everything so far is unusable. Baby birds born? Rarity's hot new hat? Ponyville the early years? Ugh. I don't know what you call this, but it sure isn't news.
We just thought...
Get something else on my desk by the end of the day, and it better be juicy!
Now what? Do you know what I had to do to get that story?
Oh, you don't even want to know what I had to sit through.
Oh, get it off me, Snails!
Yeah, you get it off me, Snips.
Ah! Stop it! You are making it worse! Ah, great!
I'll get it. Ah, get it off!
Get it off!
Hey, Featherweight, come here. Take a few pictures of this, then meet me during lunch. Girls, I have our story.
Snips and snails and bubblegum veils. And that's when the biggest jokester in school really stuck his hoof in it. Literally.
The full free press is usually just boring news and stuff.
So funny.
Our mothers always told us we'd end up in the paper someday.
Yeah, and look, we finally got the gum out.
Your column is a sensation. I don't want you doing news anymore. I want more columns like this. Columns about ponies and their private lives, the things they do when they think they're alone. You three are my new gossip columnists. And I love the way you signed it. Gabby Gums, that was a stroke of genius.
We couldn't fit all of our names, so we decided to create one for all three of us.
Well, I want more Gabby Gums. Nice work, girls.
But we sure seem to have a gift for gossip.
If we can write a few more of these Gabby Gums columns, we'll earn our cutie marks for sure. Scootaloo, do you have anything?
Nope.
Apple Bloom?
Sorry. Let's face it, nothing very juicy happens at this school.
We're doomed.
Oh, sweetie Belle, was she raised in a barn or something? Ooh, you really shouldn't be snooping, Rarity. Oh, but it's so much fun, Rarity. Hello? What's this? Come on there, Bob. Too rich.
Can you please keep it down with all the laughter? I'm trying to... Hey!
I was just...
Are you snooping through my saddlebag? How dare you!
Oh, but this Gabby Gums column is so funny.
You actually like the school paper?
It's so much juicier than anything in the boring old Ponyville Express. Could I borrow this to show my friends?
Your friends would want to read the full free press?
Oh, they just love Gabby Gums. Who is she anyway? I've never heard of her before. Is she a new?
We gave up too quickly, girls. Forget trying to squeeze stories out of this school. We need to expand. We can find all kinds of great gossip out there in Ponyville. We'll need to tell Featherweight to start working overtime.
Sweetie Belle, you're a genius. Pound and pumpkin cake trip to the store ends in tears. Gabby Gums comes through again.
The Ponyville newsstand wants to carry the full free press. Ponies keep coming by and asking for it.
Send them 20 copies, and if they run out of those, we'll send them 20 more. You three are doing a great job for this paper. Keep those columns coming. This is great.
Oh, this is the life, isn't it, girls? The best hoofacure I've ever had.
You said it. I don't know if I've ever been so relaxed.
You guys! The new Gabby Gums just came out. The great and powerful Trixie's Secrets Revealed.
We already read that one, Rainbow Dash. Come on, relax. Have a hoofacure. It feels amazing.
Did you forget who you're talking to? The day I get a hoofacure is the day I turn in my Daredevil license. Besides, I haven't read this Gabby Gums yet.
Well, do it quietly, will ya? Some of us are trying to unwind.
I like Gabby Gums too, but don't you think she can be a little mean?
She's not mean, Twilight. She's a hoot.
Celestia, just like us. Gabby Gums doesn't value any pony's privacy.
Oh, lighten up, Twilight. That's nothing but harmless gossip.
Yeah, Twilight. I mean, listen to this one. Mare, not naturally gray. The mare in a mean dying scandal? Who wouldn't want to read that?
I just can't help feeling sorry for the ponies featured in her columns. It's gotta be a little embarrassing.
Are you kidding? Do you know how awesome it is to get your name in the paper?
Rainbow, why don't you join me in one of these delicious hoofacures?
It's that good, huh? Well, maybe just one little hoof. Forget it. I don't like ponies touching my hooves. Man, I'd love it if Gabby Gums did a story on me. She did one on me.
What? Exclusive. Local Dragon tells all. Spike opens up about Canterlot, Naps, and his favorite jams.
It's our best column yet.
More like your worst column yet. Gabby Gums didn't become the biggest thing in Ponyville with namby-pamby stories like this.
Yeah, she's right. This column is a little softer than our usual gossip. Were you guys feeling guilty about all the gossip too? Like, maybe we could be hurting other ponies' feelings? Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because every pony loves Gabby Gums so much, but I was sort of hoping we could start writing more stories like this one.
Me too.
If we're gonna get our cutie marks, we've got to give the ponies what they want.
Aww. Applejack, asleep on the job. Can y'all believe this? And this one, Big Macintosh. What's he hiding? Who
the hay does this Gabby Gums think she is?
Listen to this one. Twilight Sparkle, I was a counterlot snob. A well-placed scaly source close to the prissy pony says Twilight Sparkle thinks Ponyville is nothing but muddy roads and low-class roofs. Spike! How could you say such a thing?
Well, I didn't. Gabby Gums made that up. I never said anything like that.
Every pony, please. She's just a harmless school pony engaged in a little idle gossip. You're really making too big a deal out of this.
But it's all lies. Gabby Gums prints whatever she wants. She doesn't care whose reputation she destroys. Fluttershy has tail extensions. Pinkie Pie is an out-of-control party animal. What? It's true! I do have a problem! Oh, look! According to this one, the cakes are breaking up.
We are? Well, my life is officially over. Gabby Gums has made it to Cloudsdale.
Rainbow Dash, Speed Demon or Super Softy?
I grabbed as many copies as I could, but it was too late. I'm a laughing stock.
See, Rarity, your so-called harmless gossip can be very hurtful.
Honestly, you ponies have no sense of humor. So she tweaks a few ponies every now and then. Maybe they deserve... I'll destroy her! The Drama Queen Diaries. She's reprinted my diary. How did Gabby Gums possibly get access to my private diary?
We've got to put a stop to this once and for all. Sweetie Belle's on the newspaper staff. Maybe she knows who Gabby Gums is.
My sister would never associate with someone as beastly as Gabby Gums. I resent you even suggesting such a thing, Twilight. Why? She's the most innocent, most lovely, most evil pony in Equestria. How could my own sister steal my private diary? How could my own sister be Gabby Gums? It's two Gabby Gums.
You know? How'd you find out?
The gilded pages of your betrayal.
Oh, yeah.
How could you do this to me? You stole my sacred diary and published it for all the world to read. Gossip can be a very hurtful thing. It is an invasion of privacy. Just like when I snooped through your saddlebag. You didn't like that much, did you?
No.
What is important is that you understand how your column makes the ponies that you're writing about feel.
I do understand. And we've all been feeling guilty. But we just want our cutie mark so badly.
Do you really think that writing nasty things and making every pony feel horrible is your destiny?
Well, when you put it that way...
No! I won't let you quit!
But the gossip we've been printing is hurting every pony's feelings.
Feelings? I don't care about feelings! Gabby Gums is my bread and butter, and I'm not gonna let you goody two-horseshoes take that away from me!
We're sorry, Diamond Tiara, but we've made our decision.
Yeah, you can't force us to keep gossiping. When you see these, you may not want to quit after all. I told Featherweight to document everything. And that's exactly what he did. Give me those! Sorry, girls. Property of the full free press. And if Gabby Gums really does go into retirement, I'll need something to fill that empty column space. Now get out there and bring me more Gabby Gums!
We'll find a way out of this, girls.
Maybe Rainbow Dash will have a story for us. She's always good for some gossip.
Rainbow Dash! Hey, Rainbow Dash!
Well, if it isn't Gabby Gums.
You heard too, huh?
Are you kidding? Every pony in town knows it's you three.
Don't suppose you'd let us write a column on you, huh?
Oh, hi, Angel. Is Fluttershy home?
Hey,
Aha! Twilight thought you might try to show your faces around here, so she put up a force field.
Oh, come on, Applejack. You're not mad at us too, are you?
Yup.
You're not even gonna talk to us?
Nope.
You should be ashamed of yourself, humiliating your sister and me like that. We don't want to talk to any of y'all right now, so take your little gossip column and your embarrassing photographs and just go away!
We've ruined all of our friendships, and we still don't have our cutie marks. This is the worst day ever.
Oh, yeah? Wait till tomorrow. Our most embarrassing moments are about to be published for every pony to laugh at.
So what do we do? I don't know, but we're not leaving this clubhouse until we think of something.
That's it! Gabby Gums is out of time. Run these instead. I want this paper on every street corner in Ponyville.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop the presses!
They haven't started yet.
We have a Gabby Gums column. You're lucky I'm nice. This better not happen again, or else. Well done, Diamond Tiara. You've averted yet another crisis with your amazing diplomatic skills. An open letter to Ponyville by Gabby Gums? What is this? Ooh, they're not gonna get away with this. I'll publish those photos tomorrow. They mess with the wrong pony.
To the citizens of Ponyville, for some time now, you've been reading this column to get the latest dirt and the hottest buzz. But this will be my final piece. We want to apologize for the pain and embarrassment we've caused. You see, I'm actually 3 little fillies. Sweetie Belle, Apple Bloom, and Scootaloo.
As the popularity of our column grew, we got swept up in the hype. We knew that what we were doing didn't feel quite right, but we ignored the guilt because every pony seemed to want to read what we were writing.
From now on, we promise to respect every pony else's privacy, and we won't engage in hurtful gossip anymore. All we can do is ask for your forgiveness, Ponyville. Signing off for the very last time, XOXO, Gabby Gums.
Well, staff, I guess I gave a little too much authority to a first-time editor. I'm sorry, Diamond Tiara. I have to strip you of your title. And for the next editor of the Full Free Press, here's your new editor-in-chief, Featherweight!
Him? But what about me?
Here you go. I've been promoted to staff photographer.
What to wear? What to wear? What to wear?
Scoot your boot, Apple Bloom. It's not like it's the Harvest Day Parade. We're just going to the train station.
Too casual. Too summery.
Your cousin isn't going to care what you're wearing. Just pick something.
This is my first time meeting her, and she's from Manhattan. I want to make a good impression.
You know what would make a good impression?
What?
Being on time to pick her up. You got nothing to worry about, Sugar Cube. Y'all are gonna get along great. You already have something in common.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Neither of you have your cutie mark.
What? How could you forget to tell me something like that?
Well,
Oh, this changes everything. Meet you at the train station. I gotta go tell Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo.
you know your cousin is supposed to sleep in here.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
You really think she'll want to join? She doesn't have her cutie mark. Of course she'll want to join the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I'm just so excited I could burst. Is that the crate in Manhattan?
Yep.
That's her! Oh, wait, no, that's not her. Oh, wait, no, that's her. No. Oh, wait, that's not her either.
Apple Bloom, you've never met Babseed, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's her.
Babs, it's me, your cousin Apple Bloom. And this is Sweetie Belle, and this is Scootaloo, and we are so glad you're here.
Thanks. I'm happy to...
This is gonna be the best week of your life.
Sure hope it's gonna
Seriously, we are gonna have a blast. The summer harvest parade is going on while you're here. We get to ride in a float.
Really? I've never been on a float before.
And we've got a really big surprise for you.
Yeah, a surprise?
I give you the Cutie Mark Crusaders Clubhouse.
The Cutie Mark Crusaders?
A club devoted to helping ponies get their cutie marks. We're its founding members. Technically, we're its only members. But we're always looking to expand, and you seem like the perfect candidate.
I do?
Well, yeah, since you don't have a cutie mark and all.
Oh, yeah. That.
Allow me to show you just some of the highlights of our clubhouse, should you choose to join us. This is where we do our roll call. This is where we eat our lunch. Sometimes we stand here and think of great ideas.
Yeah,
could you excuse us for a moment?
Sure.
Thought she'd be more impressed. She's from Manhattan. If we want to impress her, we need to really wow her. The float! She can ride with us on our summer harvest parade float. That's perfect. This really is a good spot for thinking of great ideas. Here it is! The official Cutie Mark Crusaders float for the summer harvest parade! As a member of the Cutie Mark Crusaders, you'd be able to ride on it with us. It'd be totally fun. More like funny looking! What is that thing? A giant orange? It's a pumpkin. More like a lamekin. Who's the new blank blank? She's my cousin, Babs. She's from Manhattan. Manhattan, huh? Well, I guess you have that going for you. Suppose you're gonna join their little club. What's it called? The Cutie Mark Crusaders.
More like the Cutie Mark Crybabies.
Hey! Ooh, big city attitude. I like it.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's more where that came from. Check this out.
Oh, no, she didn't!
Looks like some pony's pumpkin just got squashed.
When I tell Applejack...
You gonna tell Applejack what?
Well, you know,
What are you, a snitch?
Come on, Babs. You should hang with us. You know, the cool ponies, not these babies. What just happened? I think Babs just went to the dark side. We have to tell Applejack. No, we're not snitches. Yeah, and we're not babies. Then why do I feel like crying? I still can't believe she ruined our pumpkin float. I still can't believe I'm related to such a big stinking bully. What are we gonna do? We're gonna build a new float. That's what? My father. She'll probably just ruin that one too. Oh, we could always tell Applejack.
What are you, a snitch?
No! We're not gonna be a bunch of tattletales. Besides, she's only here a couple of weeks. We'll just avoid her like the plague until she goes home.
Avoid her.
Yeah, how hard can that be? First we thought that Babs was so really, really sweet. A new friend to have, and it seemed like such a treat.
But then we found the truth, she's just a bully from the east. She went from Babs, yeah, to a bully and a beast.
Everywhere we turn, she's just a step ahead.
Babsy, Babsy, what we gonna do? Got a bully on our tail, gotta hide, we gotta bail. Babsy, Babsy, if she's after you, gotta run, we gotta flee, gotta hurry, don't you see?
Babsy, Babsy, she's just a bad Babsy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hiding from a bully, we know it isn't right. But the cutie mark crusaders, we are looking for a fight.
Oh, she'll go home soon and then we'll have some peace again. But for now we're staying out of her way till then.
Everywhere we turn, she's just a step ahead.
Babsy, Babsy, what we gonna do? Got a bully on our tail, gotta hide, we gotta bail. Babsy, Babsy, if she's after you, gotta run, we gotta flee, gotta hurry, don't you see?
Why so mean? Why so crude? Why so angry? Why so rude? Can't you be nice? Can't we be friends? Isn't it sad? Is this how it all ends?
Babsy, Babsy, she's just a bad, bad Babsy, Babsy. She's just a bad, bad Babsy, Babsy. She's just a bad, bad seed.
Bibbs may have run us out of town, but at least we still have the club.
Hey, what are you doing at my clubhouse?
Your clubhouse? This is our clubhouse!
Well, it was yours, and now it's mine.
And mine. And mine. That's not fair, Babs. We never did anything to you.
And let's keep it that way. Now scram, crybabies.
Bump, bump, sugar lump, That Babs has really gone too far this time.
Kicked out of our own clubhouse.
In my own bed.
Seriously?
Super seriously. We need to talk to Applejack. No! Rarity? No! Twilight? No! We need to fight back.
Yeah, fight back! How are we gonna do that?
I'm making her the guest of honor at the Summer Harvest Parade. Yeah!
Wait, what?
When you look up embarrassed in the dictionary, her face will be there. Moo! Are those from the Carousel Boutique? Yup, excellent.
luster dust from Sugar Cube Corner. They use it for decorating cakes.
That must be what Rarity uses on her emergency edible boots.
The gears and bands for the moving mechanism, my tools and stuff. Did you bring the thing from the place?
What's that? Granny Smith's kitchen timer. What's that for?
You'll see.
Come on, y'all. Let's get to it. We only got a few hours before morning, and this thing has to look so good, Babs won't be able to resist wanting to ride in it. Is this it?
I think we're a go.
Good, because we better get out of here before Babs finds us.
Cutie Mark Crusaders, ho! On carrot crate, get 'em here, get 'em home.
Isn't it smashing? No, I didn't mean smash. I mean, isn't it a hit? No hitting. I mean...
Well, don't even think about riding it, Babs. You had your chance.
See ya later, Cutie Mark crybabies.
The timer said... Teach her to fool with the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Y'all are letting Babs ride in your golden apple boat?
Yeah, we thought she deserved to be the center of attention.
Well, that's just super sweet of y'all. Making Babs feel so special. You know, after all the heartache she's been having in Manhattan.
Heartache?
Well, I didn't say nothing because I didn't want her to feel singled out. But there's been some bullies back in Manhattan just been teasing her to pieces for her blank.
Teased? Bullies?
Yep. She came out to the farm to get away from all her problems back home. I'm so proud of y'all. You done a good deed.
So that's why she jumped in when Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon started giving us a hard time.
She didn't want to be bullied like at home, so she decided to be a bully instead. And now we've turned into bullies too. What did we do?
Nice blow, Babs. Snagged it from those whiny baby blanks.
Too cool from you, Babs. We gotta stop that boat! Applejack, quick! You have to help us!
What?
We booby-trapped it!
Babs, bully, payback! No time to explain. We just gotta get Babs out of that float.
float back, crybabies.
But it's booby trap! Veggie salad! Veggie salad! Veggie salad. Seriously? Hey! Don't leave me! Leave me!
What the?
Maybe we'll get our cutie marks and stupidest ideas of all time.
Are y'all okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
No sweat.
After I've been so mean to you, you saved me.
About that.
I don't get it. I swore it all happened. You pushed me out just when the float was about to head into the lake.
Except we were the reason it was headed into the lake.
We booby-trapped the float. You see, Babs, we were trying to get you back for being a big bully.
But then Applejack told us about how you were being bullied back in Manhattan.
And we figured out you were just doing it to avoid getting picked on in Ponyville. But by then, we were the ones being bullies. And, oh, why does life have to be so ironic? Guess what we're trying to say is...
We're sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
You know, this all could have been avoided if y'all just came to me in the very beginning.
That's what I kept on saying.
So, can we start over?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Elect Babs Seed to join us as a sister, friend, confidant, ally, bosom buddy, gal pal, comforter, chum of chums. Well, you wrote this.
Oh, yeah.
Homegirl, amiga, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, here. And fellow Cutie Mark Crusader. You are solemnly sworn in here this day in witness of your fellow sisters, friends, confidants, bosom buddies, compadres.
Congratulations! Gotta remember to revise
So you promise you're gonna start our main hitting branch of the Cutie Mark Crusaders, right?
Yeah, and I promise to keep talking to my big sis about the teasing back home.
Good. And if you have any problems, we've got your back, too. You hear?
So you're leaving, huh? Great! Now we're stuck here with these lame blanks.
Hey, that's not how you talk to my friends.
Friends?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Well, what if I do? What are you gonna do about it?
Tell your mothers about your bad attitudes.
I'm sure gonna miss that bad seed.
Bad seed? I thought y'all were friends now.
No, see, first we called her Bad Seed, as in actually a bad seed, but now she's bad as in good.